Hello my friends and welcome back to another vlog. So it's about 1 p.m. right now. Grace is napping in her bassinet. Steven is in the shower and I think she just woke up, hold on. Yep, someone is awake and she looks hungry, hi. All right, I'm gonna breastfeed and then we'll pick up whatever I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying before. She had been silently napping for like 45 minutes. And then of course, as soon as I pick up the camera, she's like, hey, remember me? I would like to eat now. So she's breastfeeding now, which is why my shirt is on the back of the chair. But let's continue where we were. Okay, updates since the last vlog. A little bit more sleep deprivation. I feel like some days we do a really good job of just sleeping whenever she sleeps and getting quite a few naps in the day while she's napping. And then other days we don't. And then we're a lot more sleepy the next day. Also, the biggest thing for me is we brought the dogs home from my parents' house. They had been staying there while we were in the hospital and just kind of getting adjusted here at home. And originally I thought that we would bring the dogs home like as soon as we got back from the hospital, but I decided I wanted to push it back a couple days because of the C-section. When we got home, the incision site was still super tender, and so I was a little bit worried about them like jumping on my lap or just kind of knocking it and hurting me. So we ended up bringing them home, I think 9 days postpartum, and they have been amazing. I'll insert some photos and video clips here that we've taken over the past few days, but they have just been, I mean, a million times better than I even expected them to be with Grace. At first, honestly, they were just kind of uninterested. Like they just kind of sniffed her and then we're like, okay, cool. This is our life now. And then after like a day or so, they started showing a little bit more interest and trying to peek in at her when she's in her swing or her bassinet and cuddling up with us when we're holding her. And it's just been, they've been so sweet. And it got me all emotional yesterday because I realized I got Bruiser when I was 16. I am now 25. This dog has seen me through high school, college, breakups, marriage, and now having a baby. And the one little constant has been the little pitter patter of Bruiser's feet following me from room to room and cuddling up on my lap. And not to knock Bella. Bella is also great, but I did have Bruiser first, and like Bruiser lived with me when I lived in my first apartment alone. And I don't know, I love both my dogs, don't get me wrong, but it hit me a little different when Bruiser was cuddled up on my lap while I was breastfeeding last night. It was very sweet. Steven, can you think of any other updates? Steven's out of the shower now.
So I'm on paternity leave right now. Because of the C-section, that's probably gonna get modified from my original plan. But you know, I get upwards of 10 weeks off, and I can break that into as many different segments as I want. So what are we at now? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
So 2 weeks. So I'm probably gonna take another 2 weeks off for sure. And we'll kind of see how I want to use the rest of that time. I'm for sure gonna use it. It's just a matter of when. I have to use it within the first year. But yeah, things are going really well. And I think at this point I'm just blabbering.
super grateful for Steven's paternity leave. Getting to do this together, like, and have taking care of Grace be the only thing that we have to focus on right now has been so nice. Especially with the C-section recovery. I feel like now I'm pretty much self-sufficient, but at the beginning I was definitely relying on his help for not only like Grace's care, but my care. And I feel like my recovery is going really well. I actually have my first checkup tomorrow at 2 weeks to make sure that the incision is healing well. And at that appointment, as long as everything looks good, I'm pretty sure that's when they'll clear me for light exercise, like walking. Because right now, obviously I can walk around the house, but they said not to like go on walks yet. And then also driving, because right now I'm not allowed to drive. And this, my friends, is what we call milk drunk. All right, so Grace is back asleep in her bassinet and we are filming, actually. Just one little clip for the main channel video that's like the month-by-month pregnancy transformation. Steven has been filming these with me every month since September, October?
It's been a while, but I'm invested now, so. Also, not to take away from you, but I did shave.
Ooh.
I look like I could be Grace's twin.
Also, it is so hot up here. I'm so sweaty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fan on real quick. And we already filmed the clip, but we always take a Polaroid with it too. So that's the last thing we have to do. And then this video is done. Okay, check it out. This is the last Polaroid we took when I was pregnant at 39 weeks. And now to finish it off, we actually brought Grace in for the 2-week postpartum Polaroid. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Let me lay out all the Polaroids for you guys. This box is full to the brim now with the sign from the hospital door at the top. Down at the bottom, we have the pregnancy test, and then we have 9 months worth of stuff in between. But here are my Polaroids. Oh my gosh. 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16, all the way down to 39 and birth. I am so freaking glad that I decided to do this project. This has been such a fun way to document my pregnancy. Before I change, I want to show and talk a little bit about my postpartum body and how I'm feeling about things, what's changed. So here is a look from the front and from the side at, like I said, 13 days postpartum. So the skin on my belly is definitely like looser than it was pre-pregnancy, and it kind of sags a little bit. Also, I did get quite a few new stretch marks between like my belly button and my bikini line during pregnancy. And while most of them are pretty faded, they're definitely visible. But yeah, belly skin as a whole is just a little bit looser, but I'm surprised at how much my belly has gone down, like with swelling and water retention and bloating, and obviously just my uterus shrinking back down to size. But I feel pretty good about it. I feel like the loose skin is something I'm gonna have to get used to, but everything else just feels like me pre-pregnancy. I feel pretty comfortable, and my super deep innie belly button is back. I no longer have a flat belly button, because my belly button never popped out. It just kind of got flat because my belly button is so deep. And then there's all the changes with my chest. My boobs have just grown a ton from my milk coming in, and they are very leaky and they get very hard between like breastfeeding sessions. Again, another thing that just kind of takes some getting used to. Oh, and then I almost forgot one of like the biggest changes, although it's not something that you guys are gonna see on camera, my C-section incision. So it is below the bikini line. It's right about here. It's still definitely tender if like I twist the wrong way or I touch it or it gets brushed by something, but overall I'm really not in a lot of pain anymore. The incision itself, because it's so low, is not really going to be something that a lot of people see, but it is something that I will see forever, that will be on my body forever, and that's okay. I feel like it's kind of like the stretch marks, where it's just a scar, a sign, a little memento of what my body went through to get Grace here.
Good morning, you guys. It is the next day, about 10 a.m. I am in my chair again, breastfeeding Grace. Steven is outside with the dogs, checking up on the pool, and we're just kind of slowly getting things started for the day. Well, at least I am. Steven's actually been up for 3 hours. We did a 7 a.m. feeding with Grace, and after that, like, she seemed really sleepy, so we put her back in the snoo, and then I was like, you know what? I could use another like 2.5 hours of sleep, so I actually went back to bed, and Steven decided to stay up, have some me time or him time. Hello. I was just talking about, well, I was gonna say our morning, but mine just started 5 minutes ago, so your morning.
No, actually, I picked up the camera a little bit.
Wow, look at you, vlogger extraordinaire.
Don't get too excited, it was about 15 seconds. Alright, what up y'all? Okay, I'm in the nursery and I haven't showered yet, so my hair's a mess. Oh well, dad life. So we did the feeding like, I don't know, 2 hours ago. Sierra and, well, I guess the girls, I could say now, which that's a crazy sentence. The girls are in the bedroom sleeping with the dogs as well, and I guess they're part of the girls too. So they've been sleeping, and I actually just took Sierra's car to go to the car wash. So that's all cleaned up, and kind of just going around doing chores around the house, doing some dishes, some laundry, just kind of catch us up where you can kind of thing. And I think I'm actually gonna go upstairs and play some games for like 45 minutes, and then I'll probably wake them up and we'll start getting ready to go to Sierra's doctor's appointment today. So that's what we're up to.
So yeah, Grace slept pretty well last night. I think we got about, other than like my morning sleep stretch, I think Steven and I got about 6.5 hours of sleep broken up into 3 different stretches. But other than her feedings, she didn't like stir or cry or need to be held. So we actually got to sleep in like decent sized chunks. And then I got that other like 2 hours and 20 minutes this morning. So I got over 8 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh. Also this morning after the 7 a.m. feeding, I was just kind of holding her and she was like super sleepy, but super smiley. And I got the cutest clip of her smiling in her sleep on my phone. So let me just play that here because it's so cute. I want to share it with the world. It's so cute.
Look at your precious little smile. Oh my goodness.
All right, we are in the car on the way back from my OBGYN appointment, which went super, super well. My doctor said that the incision looks great. The risk of infection at this point is really, really low. And I should still continue to take it easy for another 6 weeks up until my 8-week checkup, but that I'm cleared for like going on walks, pushing the stroller, driving, which was a big thing. And what surprised me is she said I'm cleared to go in the bath too, which in the hospital they had told me I wouldn't be able to do until my 8-week checkup. So I very much love baths, and I am thrilled that I'm gonna be able to go in the bath a little bit sooner, a lot sooner than I thought. But I'm super stoked. I mean, I feel good. My doctor said my incision looks great, and I think I wanna try and go for a walk at the park either tonight or tomorrow morning. It is really, really hot today, so we probably won't go right now, but I just would love to get out and see the world a little bit, show Gracie the world a little bit. Thank you. We got plant power on the way home. So it's about 3 o'clock now, and I had just fed Grace, and then she was like out. Like, she was definitely ready for a nap. And Steven was like, you know what, I'm really tired. Let's put her in the snoo in the bedroom, and I'm gonna take a nap in the bed if you wanna come nap with me. And I feel like most days I've like really needed those naps, but since I got like a pretty good sleep last night, I'm not really tired. And I was like, you know what? You go nap. I'm gonna have a little bit of me time, which having a 2-week-old, I haven't really had. So I played a little bit of Animal Crossing. That was really fun. And now I actually am gonna set up the new vlog camera that I got. Actually, I got this like a month ago. So we have the Canon EOS M50 Mark II with a new lens and an actual plug-in microphone. Right now, the camera that I use is just like a point and shoot. It's the Canon G7X, and it's amazing. I love it. It's really, really easy, but I had been wanting to step up the quality of the vlog for a little while now, because this camera, like, it gets the job done. It's really small and portable, but you can't swap out lenses. It doesn't have a microphone jack, like little things like that. And so I had posted on Instagram like a month ago asking for camera recommendations, and Miss Remy Ashton, the queen of vlogging, responded and was like, here's what you're gonna do. This camera, this lens, this microphone. And I was like, yes, queen, I will do exactly as you say. Because her vlogs look amazing. So I am really, really excited. Thank you to Remy for this recommendation. And like I said, this was like over a month ago. So at first I was planning on switching to this before I gave birth, but then I really thought about it, and like it takes a little while to get used to a new camera, and I just kind of wanted to keep things as easy as possible for the end of pregnancy and filming the birth vlog. But I feel like now's a good time to switch it up a little bit, and I have some time to set it up. So I'm gonna do that. And let's see if you guys can see and hear a difference in quality. 1 sec. Well, a lot more than 1 sec for me. I have to set all this up, but for you, 1 sec. Okay, you guys, what do we think? How does it look? How does it sound? I'm definitely gonna have to get used to this a little bit. On my old camera, hold on, let me show you. On my old camera, the screen flipped up, so it was a little bit easier to kind of check and make sure that the shot looked good. But with this camera, the viewfinder is on the side of the screen, so if I were to check, it would be a little bit more obvious, like with my eyes shifting. Also, I'm hoping that the microphone sounds good. There's 2 different ways to do it. It has like the wind muffler thing on it right now, or I can also take that off, and I don't know how much that'll affect the sound. I won't really know until I sit down at the computer and review this footage. But the camera definitely feels nice. It also, the lens can like zoom in and out. Look at that. We couldn't do that before. And it's a wider angle lens, so if I pick up and I'm vlogging, you can actually see more behind me. I'm guessing we'll probably use both the old vlog and the new one moving forward, especially for Steven. He really does not like vlogging with like big bulky cameras, so I bet whenever he's filming, he'll probably still use this one. And I wouldn't be surprised if we still use this one whenever we're out in public, because I think this setup would draw a little bit more attention. I'll insert an overlay of what these 2 cameras look like next to each other. But I'm really excited. We have a new vlog. It's all set up. And Steven and Grace are still sleeping, so I think I'm gonna sit on the couch, maybe watch some TV, maybe drink a Capri Sun. Crazy Tuesday afternoon.
Oh. Whoa. I'm on the new camera. You can call me YouTuber Steve. I keep looking at myself to the side. I'm also holding it by the tripod, so this is a very intense sight, but
I knew you were gonna think this setup was like too bulky, but yeah. It's time.
No, you're right, it is.
We've been using the same camera. We started our vlog channel in 2016. 5 years.
5 years. And
with
it was
the same camera.
And it started off as like a fun little side thing, and It is no longer that tiny little side thing anymore, but I mean, it's a cool camera. It looks cool.
Bruiser in high def. Look at you.
I'm gonna start making some dinner here. Sierra requested her like favorite potato soup that I make in our little Instant Pot, so I will do that.
I am gonna go wake up Grace. I know they say never wake a sleeping baby, but I saw some people asking about this in the comments of the last vlog. We're just following the recommendations of her pediatrician right now. Wow, you also want to be picked up too, huh? There you go, you whined and you got in the shot, I know.
Alrighty, so I'm making Sierra's little potato soup there. Instant Pot is here, which I guess you can't see anything of. I just added the onion. I got butter and onion in there. I'm gonna saute that for like 4 minutes. And then I add some vegetable broth. We'll add the potatoes and kind of let that cook for a bit. And yeah, my cup of vegetable broth. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna work on this bad boy, add in some potatoes and milk. Oh, we're out of milk. Sierra, we need milk.
We're out of milk?
We're out of milk. Uh-oh. I gotta figure this out. All right, camera down. All right, everything's fine. We're good.
Anyways, got this guy on, heating up. Got a Chihuahua who is saying that she's ready for dinner. And our other little chug who's ready for dinner too.
So Grace has been cluster feeding a little bit today, which basically just means feeding a lot, like back to back. And she pretty much fed for the entire time Steven was cooking, plus like 30 minutes before that. So I feel pretty wiped, but very excited to eat. And it looks like the potato soup is ready. The milk crisis is solved.
Yeah, I actually had plenty of time. So I went to Target and just got a couple other things on the shopping list. We had baby wipes, and I did not want to be caught without baby wipes.
Good call.
And then we're about to sit down and eat. Sarah's like, wait, did you show the final product? And I was like, I did not. I completely forgot about the vlog after said milk crisis.
So here it is. Ooh, look, I can zoom in now. There's mine, which is cheese, and there's Steven's with hot sauce and cheese and
sour cream.
Sour cream. Why hot sauce?
Well, my good friend Kyle, so he gave me like one of his favorite hot sauces. I've never really been into hot sauce, and now I'm like, oh, I'll just kind of put it on everything. So,
well, good morning. It is the next day. You got a little hiccup? I actually just finished feeding her. Do you want to take her?
Yeah.
You want to go to dad while I vlog?
So it was a little bit of a rougher night last night. Grace kept cluster feeding until I think like 1 in the morning, which really wasn't too bad. Like that's happened before, and it didn't drain me. But for whatever reason last night, I just felt exhausted and overwhelmed and like, oh my gosh, this is never gonna end. But of course it did eventually end, and she went to sleep and she seemed full and satisfied. And I don't know, I didn't want to just gloss over that, because I feel like a lot of the time vlogging and social media definitely is a highlight reel, but caring for a newborn and breastfeeding is hard and can be really, really draining at times. And so any of you guys who are going through that right now, I am with you. It's just the beginning for Steven and I. You know, we're on day 15 of Grace's life, but some days and some nights are just so easy and natural and amazing and fulfilling. And sometimes it's like last night where it's just exhausting. But like I said, we got through it. We ended up getting some sleep like earlier in the morning. We finished Glee last night, and so this morning we decided to start a new show. We're actually starting Parks and Rec, which I do like so far. And I was a little bit nervous because, okay, like my hottest take, Steven and I tried watching The Office at the beginning of lockdown, and I didn't like it. I found The Office a little bit annoying. I found the characters kind of annoying, but Parks and Rec I am liking more so far. So let me know down in the comments if you watched Parks and Rec, if you liked it, if you didn't. But yeah, I think we're just gonna take it easy today. I'm excited just for some more newborn snuggles sitting in my chair. And then this afternoon we are gonna give Grace a bath and then go on a walk at the park, which I am really, really excited for. See, and then after like the difficulty of last night, I get moments like this and I'm like, what cluster feeding? All I know is that I just love this baby. I love you. You're the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I love these moments, and I love the newborn stage.
I know. Love you guys. Love my girls.
Grace's first walk at the park.
What up, little Gigi?
Weirdly, this is something that I like fantasized about through pregnancy.
And look at Sierra Mom with the stroller, her Starbucks cup, her little diaper bag.
I don't know, this is just something that I like. I talked about it quite a bit on the vlog too, of just like, this is a park that my mom took me to when I was a kid, and I came here a lot and walked during my pregnancy, and now I'm here with Grace. This is our first time using the stroller, which is
yeah, getting the wheels all dirty. Not a big fan of that, but you know. And also, this is your first walk since being cleared.
after the surgery.
I wasn't even thinking about like the physical C-section part, which is good because that means I feel no pain.
Yep, very proud of you.
I want to do this like every day. It's so nice. I get to just look at her. And now she's asleep. The stroller pushing definitely helped push her into a little bit of a nap.
Oh yeah.
All right, well that's where we're gonna end the vlog, guys. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you next time.
Bye.